Welcome to Special Grade Snacks, the Jujutsu Kaisen watch-along podcast. We're your special grade snacks.
I'm Sara.
And I'm Kay.
You hit like the you like stanced up for the I felt you just like adopt your like anchorman position like behind the news desk like hello
I
and
do
welcome.
like a little hand pose.
I can hear it in your voice. Is it like your fingers are crossed in front of you like you're like they're sitting on a desk or something?
It's like kind of like one of like the evil anime girls. It's like my hand is like under my chin, like hello.
Oh yes! Oh, that's delightful. Hello. Just hit the limp wrist under your chin. Perfect. Neve's been out of town. I've been smoking a little bit more weed than I normally do.
you know, it's like when you break up with someone and you like make too much dinner.
I rolled too much joint.
I took out too much weed.
Oh, hey baby, I rolled this big fat kush blunt for the both. Oh, that's right. Darn. She'll be listening to this episode on the drive home from Massachusetts, probably.
I'm smoking for two.
The real reason I could never get pregnant, it's not because I don't have a uterus, it's because I couldn't stop smoking weed for 9 months.
Well, you know.
I have, like, thought recently just about, like, imagine how good, like, that first glass of wine after you have your kid feels. Just like, fuck, dude.
Unfortunately, there is a kid there, so.
Yeah, but, like, your kid can handle you getting a little schmitz. And listen. Listen, that is what your partner is for. What you have carried a baby to term for for 9 months. Your partner can be the designated driver for 1 or 2 nights.
Yeah. I mean, there's like the whole like breastfeeding thing too. It's just it's oppression against women, in my opinion. It really is. When are they gonna invent a cocktail that you can drink while pregnant? Exactly. A cocktail the baby can have.
A cocktail for 2. Like, I just imagine a fucking shitty commercial, like on like just like showing up on YouTube for me, just like some woman like a guy coming up to a pregnant woman at a bar, or, a waiter coming up to a pregnant woman at a bar and be like, "Can I interest you in one of our non-alcoholic beers?" And she'd be like, "Actually, I'm drinking for 2. I'm drinking baby wine or whatever the fuck it is."
We need to get on this.
We need to invent baby wine. Wine for baby.
Yes. Babies can have a little wine.
Can babies drink it after the pregnancy, or is that just something they can only enjoy passively through the umbilical?
They can have it through the milk, yeah.
Okay. They can get it secondhand.
Yeah. The milk is coming out like pink.
Yeah. It's like when someone eats pineapple and the nut tastes delicious.
Yeah. Your milk will taste so good, your man wants some too.
Yeah!
And he's on the other boob.
Yeah! I saw a furry comic once that, like, there was this comic that I used to read that was back in the day where I was just, like, reading, like, 30 web comics or what the fuck ever. Uh-huh. And there was an arc where one of the characters, like, had a baby and their husband, like, comments in one panel as a joke, like, watching their kid breastfeed, being like, damn, I'm really jealous of the little fella. Yeah! I'm sorry, I'm still just kind of obsessed with wine for moms.
They deserve it.
I'm drinking for 2.
If only there was a possible segue from that to these episodes.
Speaking of, we do have our world's first absent transmasked father.
Oh, we love him.
The reason if Toji had heard mom whine, he would not have been as upset as he was having to carry Megumi to term. He's like, oh, this guy sucks. He can't catch anything. Hate this kid.
I can't smoke shit with him in there.
Okay, but that wouldn't stop Toji also, now that I think about it. The fact that Megumi came out normal is a testament. It is just a rare exception to this, because Toji was not caring for the baby. Literally fucking Kate beaten what baby?
Yeah, what baby? Holding him upside down.
Yeah.
Toji's calling him straight edge because he's not supposed to drink in front of him or something. This dude's a fucking buzzkill. This
is why he left, because he couldn't smoke his fat doinks. Yeah. Tsumiki's mom was also mad about this. She just mom wine would have saved these kids. We need to invent.
Yeah, we need to invent a wine that can get your parents drunk without killing you.
Yeah. In our first episode of Jujutsu Kaisen, Season 2, Shibuya Incident.
Have you heard of it?
Have you heard of it? Have you heard?
Do you remember Mei?
Do you remember Mei and her large ass and axe?
When we last left Mei.
When we last left Mei, she was getting put in the Yzma fucking attack.
Yeah,
literally, there's a diagram that pops up to explain what's happening, and it just looks like fucking Yzma's drawings from,
they put her in a box.
Well, put her in a box, and then put her in a smaller box, and then mail that box to my own curse domain, and then I'll smash it with a rock!
I assume that this is, a metaphor, right? Because it's a coffin and a gravestone.
Yeah.
So it's metaphor-ish.
It's metaphor. Yeah, it's metaphor. It's metaphor for Jankenpon because it's got big rock, which is the big rock.
That's a rock.
It's got big scissors (parentheses axe) and it's got paper because the coffin's made of wood.
Not sure.
Coffin's made of wood.
Not sure.
Can we go to the judges for this one real quick?
They're giving us the wiggle hand. They're not sure.
We'll come back to them later once they've made up their mind. But we just get we didn't explain our smallpox's attack, which is basically attack you, put you underground, count to 3, and then you get smallpox and die.
Instantly, apparently.
Yeah. And then she turns to Uiui and is like, are you up to dying for me today? No worries if you're not, but would you be amenable to possibly dying for me? She doesn't say no worries. She doesn't say no worries if not.
Dying for Mei? I'd love to.
Is that okay? May I?
It sucks.
He's fucking playing Mother May I out here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he goes out there and basically throws himself in front of the bus. But then it turns out that he's wearing his bus-proof armor because he uses new Shadow Style Simple Domain.
Yeah, he knows the Simple Domain as well.
Yeah.
Mei says some stuff about I keep this boy with me because he made a pact or whatever to learn Simple Domain, but that's not my style. I can't do that, so I need someone else to do it for me.
Yeah, all I can do is make crows kill themselves.
Yeah, Mei's really hitting home here that she's an evil bad person. Have you heard about this?
Yeah, because she's I hate owing anybody anything, and then also a crow comes out and does fucking Holdo the Last Jedi to the smallpox curse by just blasting through it and dying in the process.
It shows the dead crows both times. It's very bad to happen to you if you're a bird.
Well, I mean, listen, this is kind of expected. They're crows. Of course, there's a murder.
Got him. She only got 2 though. Very small murder.
Yeah, very small murder. An attempted murder of crows.
Yeah. And this is the first thing in what I'm going to call for these 2 episodes, the running Gojo mentions, where she says, no one can survive my bird kamikaze attack. Except for
kamikaze
Gojo.
Bird strike.
And then a Gojo Toppa appears and he goes, hee hee.
Hee.
Oh, you tried to explode a bird on me? That's funny.
He's haunting the narrative.
He literally is. I want you to guess, how many offhand mentions of Gojo do you think are in these 2 episodes?
Oh man, you counted, huh? I'm gonna guess. Okay, let's see. Are you counting Nobito's mention of the Gojo clan?
I am going to say no on that one because that one's more plot relevant.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna say 4.
There are 5.
Ah, damn! I second guessed myself.
You were close.
If I hadn't asked the specifying question, I would have said 5. I think.
There's 5 offhand mentions, and then also that one.
That one plot
where Naobito says, "Wow, I'm so glad they put Gojo in that box. I hate the Gojo clan. How'd they do that?" And Nanami says, "I don't know. Probably some shit with Geto."
Probably some gay shit going on very often.
Everyone in society is like, if they put Gojo in a box, it's because his boyfriend was involved.
Yeah. His boyfriend said go in the dark, and Gojo said, "Yippee! Don't mind if I do." He did that fucking thing, that fucking animation from season 1 when Nanami thinks about
Okay.
Okay, yay! Don't worry about it, kid.
Like what's going on with the news or whatever? Don't worry about it, kid.
Yes!
Okay.
What's going on with Prison Realm? Maybe refers to herself as the main event or whatever the fuck in this scene where she just completely explodes.
No, you're not. We're not gonna see you again.
It's like, yeah, no, you're gone for the rest of this. You're pretty much gone for the rest of this. The next time we see Mei is, well, spoilers, but it's right before she goes to a hotel room and then in the hotel room.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember what
I'm gonna have to see
here.
I'm gonna have to see that shit.
Did you notice?
Kenjaku does have a Milotic. I did see this. A lot of fish Pokemon in this one. I definitely saw a Basculin in there.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Basculin is back. He's still alive.
Yeah, so we're done with Mei. Good fight, good teamwork. Way to not kill your little brother. Yep.
We cut to Naobito, Nanami, and Maki, and Naobito's like, "Damn, I want to go drink to the death of the Gojo clan because I'm a homophobe." His ass is 71.
Yeah, he's an old ass man.
Yeah,
he's always drunk.
He should not have been at the club.
We have to get this dude out of the club. He's grinding on all the girls. It's really grossing them out.
When you're on your way home from the club, but one of you is Naobito Senin.
They really do say, wow, that's crazy that he went in the box, and Nanami's like, yeah, there was a Geto involved.
He was gay once. He was gay once. Just watch the start of the season.
Yeah.
We don't have time to go into it now.
We've well documented this.
Yeah, and Nanami is like, Naobito-san, are you drunk? And he just starts slaying his speech I am fine, governor.
Yeah.
He turns British also.
Yeah, Maki doesn't want to go home, and Nanami tries to send her to, and she's like, well, this dude's drunk, so I'll be helpful.
Yeah, Naobito's like, you are, you fucking suck, get out of here, I'm gonna kill you, give me $200, and Maki's like, I can actually handle myself, and Nanami's like, well, he might be a little right, you do owe me $200.
You're baby, so...
Yeah, you're baby, don't give me $200, just get out of here, kid. Go spend it on something nice.
She gets to stay because they see a jellyfish and get distracted.
Yeah. He's so cute before he gets sexual.
Data is so little, flopping around, and then he goes worm mode for a little bit.
Yeah.
He becomes a little crustacean.
I loved seeing Naobito's curse technique in action. I don't think it worked. It felt literally designed for animation. It literally is,
I didn't understand it in the manga really, and I only kind of better understand it now. Does he have to he has to pre-plan his move?
Yeah, he has to move at 24. He has to think about every move he is making in every 24th of a second.
Yeah, I guess I don't understand how he locks that in. I guess that's just the technique.
He just thinks really hard about it, I guess.
Okay. And then he also locks in the way that you're supposed to move, and then if you don't, that one seems impossible.
Yeah, well, I mean, this one comes back again later too, because we see this is not the only time we see this technique.
Yeah, it's one of the clan's techniques, so perhaps someone else will have it later.
Yeah, it looks good. I enjoy him holding up just a fucking concept art of Dagon and throwing him across the room.
It's very funny when Dagon is saying "Cursed need rights now." And now he's just cross-talking right over him, they need to stop putting the fucking ghosting and dimming in the fucking anime. I'm sick of it.
The thing is, he is spitting a little bit about motion smoothing being on by default, I must admit.
The TVs today!
He's right, though. I enjoy his nuanced take, which is that there is nothing wrong with watching interpolated stuff for one's own enjoyment, but it has become the default, and that fucking sucks, dude.
I'm on his side. 4K televisions, these 60 FPS. The human eye can only see 24 frames a second.
He's spitting.
All right. Well, he puts you in like a glass pane if you walk wrong and then smash it.
Yep. And then fucking Dagon pukes up more like 10 Mortal Kombat fatalities worth of bones in an instant.
Bones. Yeah. And
bones.
Yeah, they're like, God, that's yucky. He turns big and has a
he turns worm briefly and starts crawling across it, and then like remembers Hanami and cries, and then turns into a sexual octopus man.
Yeah. There's like a big dick bulge. It's not exactly a dick, but there's something there.
Yeah, I know he's got the hammer. And by hammer I do mean hammer because it is shaped like a hammerhead shark.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of times he like shoots eels out of it.
Yeah, he also like inflates his belly, making it big and round to shoot a snake out of it.
He does do that.
Yeah. He basically floods the station after he becomes sexual, and Maki does like a cool like she like jams her halberd into a column and like jumps up on it and stances up. And this is when Nobita just starts talking about animation. It seems today that all you see is interpolation and ghosting and And they do show like some real like animation page things that I thought were pretty neat. I'm sure they use those in the making of the show all the time, so they had fun with that. They should have put the Adventure Time storyboard of Finn saying, "Jake, what the fuck is that?" Dagon's reaction is so funny. It's just most people when anyone starts talking about like animation quality.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, shut the fuck. I do like that he shouts at the soap opera effect, which is like a thought that I've had to myself, but never actually heard verbalized by another person. Because like I do know exactly what he means, and I hate seeing it. Yeah, I hate the way soap operas look
when it's all smooth. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nasty, yucky.
So basically, they do some like fighting in this arena.
Yeah.
And Maki like kind of gets outclassed, and she's like, "Oh, this drunk old man was more better than me. That's crazy. I'm pissed off."
Yeah.
And he does his cool moves until Dagon is like, "Well, I can't deal with his cool moves like this anymore. We have to go beach episode."
Yeah, he uses first he uses Aqua Ring. Mm-hmm. He's healing 12.5% of his HP at the end of every turn.
It's not bad.
It's not. No, I feel like it should be. I feel like it could see more use. Dagon gets fucking like before we go beach episode. Dagon was just getting fucking ragdolled by Nobito's technique, and it just made me think of the fucking video of Saruman getting repeatedly ragdolled across the floor in Fellowship.
And all the doors are getting closed.
just getting tossed.
Yeah.
Like that is in the that's in the canon with the Dragon Ball Evolution sliding over the car video and Neo punching Mr. Smith in the throat.
Yeah.
Dagon getting tossed about every which way also should be added there. But yes, then we go to beach episode, which is domain expansion Horizon of the Captivating Skanda, which is a good name. Yeah. Great name, frankly.
We've seen this beautiful beach before. It's where all the funny guys hang out. Yeah,
that's where they go. It's their vacation, all I ever wanted. Vacation, having a getaway. That's the song that's playing when they're doing soccer.
This is where they soccered with Jogo's head. Pretty good.
Yeah. God, I keep every once in a while I remember that we did not get Juju Strolls this season, and I'm so sad. Heartbroken.
I've been like paying a little more attention to the only voice ones, and they have been pretty funny.
Yeah, I like the one that just like ends with everyone saying, "Oh, Toji's an only child." Also, that explains so many things about him.
They were talking about Gojo. That was
they were talking about Gojo. Another Gojo mention.
Yeah, put it up on the board.
Imagine if Gojo had like a sister.
That would be crazy.
Oh, I think I have COVID.
I think Toji is not an only child. Yeah, he has an older brother. This is one of the things I researched. I have the Zenin family tree up, so I can refer to it.
Oh, thank you. I need to. I'm going to need an in-depth rundown of everything going on in there. So Dagon like unleashes a bunch of creatures onto Nanami and Naobito and Maki.
Yeah, some fishes, some eels, some sharks. This type.
Yeah,
of
just biting them. Naobito uses something called Falling Blossom Emotion, which, from what I can tell, is just simple domain for rich kids.
I think so. Yeah, it like instead of like turning off the domain's like thing itself. It's instead it like uses your cursed energy to insta block basically.
Yeah.
Because like the sure hit thing of the domain can only be countered by like another technique.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're using this technique to activate your cursed energy to block like without even having to think about it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a hack.
Yeah. Now be to open the chat and type, there is no cow level, and among other things.
I know he did.
He typed in power overwhelming and show me the money. Black sheep wall, things of this nature. Yeah. I don't remember the names. I don't remember the names of the Warcraft codes. I only know the Starcraft ones.
That's okay. I don't know either.
Oh, power overwhelming is definitely a Warcraft reference, though.
Yeah, that's the Warlock spell.
Yeah, it's also a Hearthstone card.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. I know these. Wow, gaming. Dagon is like, well, Maki, I don't have to give a shit about. She has no cursed energy. So I will instead just do a 70-30 split for 70% for Nobito, 30% for Nanami. But he's playing directly into Nanami's hands. Yeah, exactly
Very
what he
foolish
wanted.
to do a 70-30 split right in front of Nanami. That's his whole thing.
That's what we've been waiting for. And then he unleashes Death Swarm, which looks fucking sick.
Yeah, you can't believe how many fish there are now.
No, yeah, can you imagine, like, Dagon's doing the fucking I can imagine anything, I can imagine any fish.
And I guess this technique is, the sea is the source of all life, so it's infinite Shikigami. So you can't win it out. It will always be more fish.
Right, because and then Nanami turns to Maki and is like, hey, your curse energy is cringe. All you can do here is just swinging and swinging and swinging. Do not stop swinging, please. And then gets mobbed by a bunch of fish.
He is covered in fish. You can't even see any part of him anymore.
He dies badly from this. Like, not
so
actually,
bad.
but he's getting exploded.
Yeah.
To shreds, you say?
To shreds! And Nobito is like still insta-blocking all the fish, but then Dagon just comes and punches them.
Punches his arm off.
Yeah.
Just straight through, just a clean severance.
Yeah. So Maki does her classic, like, you thought I was weak, you better kill me in one shot. You better make it hurt.
Yeah, you better make it count.
Then when Dagon goes to kill her, a special boy pops out.
Yeah, Maki like stomps in and is like, I'm gonna get your ass, Octo bitch, which is the misogyny sequel to Octo Dad. My Octo bitch of a wife. But yeah, then yes, Megami, my son Megami explodes out of the ground. He's infiltrated the domain, and
he brought a special tool that will help us later.
Playful Cloud, my friend Playful Cloud.
Yeah, it was in his like shadow pocket dimension. It like poofs out in a spooky way.
Yeah, it just like lands on the beach and Maki picks it up. And we also get sexual wet Nanami.
Because Megami is like the thing with the domains where like if you have two at once, then their special ability isn't working. So he's like turning off the guaranteed critical hit on Dagon's beach.
Yeah. And it's interesting that one of the shortcomings of Chimera Olive Garden was that it used such an extreme amount of cursed energy because there was no like border, like he had not figured out the boundary to it yet. Whereas in this exact situation, that seems to be working a bit to his advantage because he does not have to, because it is like being contested. It's like, the two beams warring with each other in Dragon Ball, both just going back and forth.
Yeah, he just has like one little puddle of shadow, but it's good enough.
Yeah, exactly. And he can just focus all his energy on that and not have to worry about like, expanding past his boundary.
And Dagon's like, well, I'll just explode this kid. He's busy making his puddle. But then Nanami like frog hops over and protect him.
Yeah, sexual wet Nanami.
Sexual wet Nanami, hair down, blood face, one sleeve gone.
I need him quite desperately, frankly.
Plus, like, not only is he looking quite nice with it, but he's doing his most attractive trait, which is protecting children. Protecting children,
yeah. He's doing it to the best of his ability. He's done a lot of protecting children in these episodes.
It's his favorite thing to do.
Yeah, it's his pastime.
Yeah.
I fucking love his ass.
Bro, I love your ass.
Bro, I love you.
So he like slices some eels in half and it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, he explodes them.
The way it like shoots at him and then he like slices it so it like runs through like a subway or something. It looks really cool. And I do like that he hopped over on Megumi's little frogs. They made like a little stepping stones.
Yeah, because Megumi is like, hey, come over here. I'm going to be the white Joe Budden and make a brand new hole.
Yeah.
In the domain.
Yeah, it's easy to get into a domain, but harder to get out of it, as you recall.
Yeah.
But if he like wants to like push the bubble of his domain against the edge and make a little exit.
Yeah.
And they're like, holy shit, we can get out? Okay.
They're like, holy shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and Nabito lost his right arm. How will he ever turn it off again?
Very...
that was
very
my favorite
sad.
jerking off arm. You're gonna owe me for that.
It's okay. He won't have to worry about that for very long.
No.
Though that will probably be the predominant worry in his head
wish
until...
he could have cranked one out before he left.
We don't know that he doesn't. Maybe he just like... Listen, if you can move...
Yeah,
like,
it only takes 24 frames.
Yeah! Just jackhammering his shit. Oh my god.
I know now he uses it like that.
Yeah, oh god, he does! Are you kidding me? Like, Naoya is one of the worst lays in the world for this reason. He just like, he gets on top of you, just like, it's done. It's just, like but all it is, it's like a fucking flip book. It's like in Captain Underpants, like the flip around line. Because it's just 2 frames. In out, and he's done in like 3 seconds.
They're like, oh my goodness gracious, GIF. These dudes suck shit.
They're so bad.
So anyway, Megumi opens a brand new hole, but instead of everyone getting to go out, what everyone on the internet is always asking for happens. Toji comes in the hole.
And he's so happy to be doing it. Like there is a childlike wonder on his face.
He's there. What if you... If you were dead for, like 10 or 11 years or something.
Or 3 or 4 episodes.
Yeah, or 3 or 4 episodes. And suddenly you had, like, all the power you could ever want, and your only directive was go beat up whoever you feel like.
Yeah, my man is experiencing Scion passive currently.
And, yeah. I guess that's the end of the episode.
Yeah. Oh, I like the part where where Megumi is like, listen, I can get us out of here. Everyone can just exit out of the hole. And Nanami turns to him and is like, none of this sacrificing yourself bullshit, all right? And
you stop doing your character trait because it conflicts with mine.
Megumi has learned because he says, I'm risking my life, but I'm not throwing it away. He's not gonna... That's
what Gojo told him.
He's not going to go Maharaga-chan save me.
But then I look at the intro of the season and I do see him doing the Maharaga-chan hands, so we have to watch
listen, sometimes in anime OPs used to not show you things that were going to happen in the episodes.
Megumi says, forgive me, I'm going back to the old me.
Just like Bugs Bunny doing the hands instead of holding the gun. Honestly, if I do the Maharaga hands, it feels like I'm doing like a horizontally shift, like a rotationally shifted woe.
Yeah.
Like I'm hitting the woe, but like I've rotated it like 180 degrees.
Yeah, exactly. So that episode is pretty good, but the next one is even better, if you can believe it. Yeah.
They're good episodes.
Oh yeah, this one ends with the little chatty on next episode thing.
It's
like Mei is like, you can tell an only child vibe, can't you? and Ue is like, oh, but doesn't that mean you're oppressing only children? And Itadori agrees and is immediately shot down.
Yeah.
But then they say, but what about Gojo? What vibes does he have? And everyone in the entire universe says he's an only child for sure.
Yeah, no, he's absolutely never had any familial love of any capacity.
He's a special little princess. He doesn't need to share.
Oh my god. He is a special little princess.
Yeah, he's my special princess.
I'm thinking about the faces that he makes at the end of Jujutsu Kaisen movie when he's like, oh, Yuta, we're distantly related. Yay, Yuta, yay! I'm just thinking about his face. He's
face
nice.
Where he has like 2 little hands like scrunched up on his cheeks and he goes, ooh.
He's deeply silly, Your Honor.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would let him
put him in a box because he was too silly.
Yeah, Gojo, you're too silly. You smoke too different. Your bitch is too dead. They're going to kill you. Fucking Squidward to the child meme, we're going to kill you.
Okay, let's talk about the next episode.
Let's talk about the next episode. The episode opens with Nanami saying, "Tip for Shigeru's feet," like he's doing a toast.
Yeah. Yeah, this one, like, reanimates the last, 30 seconds of the last episode, and Toji comes out the hole again. And
looking so happy.
I love that Megumi goes, "Who's that?" I don't know him. He doesn't know. I don't know him.
I don't know you! That's not my...
You're not my
dad! That's
dad!
my playful clown! I don't know you! He, grabs Playful Cloud out of Maki's hand and, throws her with it. Like, she lands alright, but...
she's like,
just
he didn't use any curse technique. That was like a pure contest of strength that I just lost badly. What the fuck?
That doesn't happen to me. What the fuck's going on?
And Nabito's like, oh, that's Toji. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's Toji.
He knows.
And he has I know we've seen him before, but it was not well lit before. But seeing him with the black sclera in this bright lighting, I'm going a little bit insane. Frankly, I'm posting woozy emojis.
He's having smile face. He's being sicko. This is a great show from Toji.
Yeah, I'm winning. Frankly,
when Toji is shooting little girls in the head and committing homophobia crimes against two boy teens, he still looks good, but it's hard to support him. But when he's going sicko here, you're just like, fuck yeah, dude, get it.
Yeah, absolutely. Large sexual man, frankly.
And he he shows his abs and waist and butt, and he bites a fish and then goes bleh.
Yeah. He fucking he catches the bullet.
Yeah, he catches the fish bullet in his mouth and he spits it out and he sticks his tongue out and goes, eh. In a very sexual manner. He does
the voice that I imagine Gligar is making. Just blah, blah.
Yeah.
Blah. God, I fucking love Gligar.
Fucking love Gligar, hell yeah.
Little pink dude. Little pink bitch named Breakfast.
So Daeon is like, what's going on here? Because this guy doesn't have any cursed energy, but he's killing everything really strongly.
Yeah, I will use my belly blast.
Yeah, he shoots some eels at him, doesn't work. He shoots 10 billion fish at him, easily deflected. He puts him in the water, and then he summons two giant isopods.
Yeah. Goliath pod.
Yeah.
Fucking Dagon keeps like I said, Dagon keeps inflating himself, making himself big and round, in order to shoot out fish. It's very funny. I cannot wait to see the Blu-rays for this, because I'm not going to sit here and be like... Yeah, there is a little bit of
dimming in the fight. It's not that
It still looks sick as fuck, but I would like to see what this looks like without the dimming.
You can just turn up the brightness on your computer, if you're not sure.
Yeah, frankly, just crank that shit.
Yeah, this fight is crazy. It looks really good, and Toji's hot.
Yeah. This is going to be a short episode because this fight is so fucking... This fight takes up a lot of time, and so much of just he does a cool move.
When he, sharpens Playful Cloud against
when he's
himself.
The sound that Playful Cloud makes as it's sharpening off itself is gross.
And the way the, light goes all dark with shadow, it's, sparking up. Yeah, Toji fucking sparks one up.
Toji, oh my god, I need to smoke a blunt with him so bad. Toji, I'm rolling for two, buddy. Come on, I've got the weekend to myself. Come on, man.
When he's doing that, it's the other characters in the scene are just watching him holy fuck, Megumi, your dad's so hot. What's going on? They don't know that it's his dad, to be clear.
Well, Naobito does, but...
Naobito, yeah, he does know, actually. Because Naobito is Toji's uncle. He's not his dad.
Yeah. God, remember how at the end of this arc we just meet a litany of uncles?
Yeah. The Zenin clan is so evil because it's made of only uncles.
It's only uncles, right? They're all the scheming uncle.
Yeah, it's uncles all the way down.
Yeah. When your entire party is the scheming vizier.
Yeah,
just the fucking meme of everyone raising their hand and then no one who wants to scheme? Who wants to act on the schemes of plans?
Who wants to be the evil vizier? So I looked up the Zenin clan connections here, and so the oldest brother is Toji's dad. And then the next oldest brother is Naruto. He's here. And then
Yeah.
the youngest brother is Maki's dad. So they didn't have Toji's dad be the Zenin in charge because his kids sucked. They were like, we don't like your kids to be in charge, so we're gonna pick Naruto.
Yeah.
Because he has a kid with a good technique.
Yeah, he's got a kid with a very busted technique.
So basically, Naruto is Maki's uncle, not her grandpa.
She does call him grandpa, though.
Yeah, she calls him like old man or whatever. Yeah, Gigi, yeah.
Yeah, Gigi.
So Naruto is the uncle of both Toji and Maki. So Toji and Maki are like cousins. And Maki is Megumi's aunt.
Wait, is that right?
Yeah.
Fuck. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's funny.
It is. having an aunt who's like what like a year and change older than
That's the classic shit of like fucked up families.
Yeah, I'm remembering the hit movie Mr. Woodcock where this happens. This might be Kicking and Screaming. It's some bad comedy from the aughts.
It happens in like, I recently watched Nora Ephron's You've Got Mail, and there's a grandpa, a dad, and then the main Tom Hanks character. And the dad and the grandpa of Tom Hanks both have kids that are younger than him.
That's fucked up.
It's funny. And he like hangs out with them and he like introduces them to the love interest. She's like, are these your kids? And she's like, I'm his uncle or whatever.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, it's funny.
I should watch You've Got Mail.
It's not bad. It's a good one. It's no When Harry Met Sally, but it's good.
Well, yeah, but that's your comment on everything.
Well, it's the best rom-com ever.
I'm adding You've Got Mail to my watch list.
Nice. So yeah, Toji does all his moves, and then he has the two sharpened playful clouds ready, and Daegon's like, oh fuck, this is bad. Well, hang on a second. If I can turn off Megumi's domain, I can hit this guy with my 100% critical hits. And since he doesn't have cursed energy, he can't block him. Right. But then Naruto like comes over and does his haha, I'm here too, and jumps on him.
Yeah. Naruto hanging on pretty well despite losing an arm.
His favorite arm.
He's literally like, he's literally like fucking, tis but a flesh wound-ing around this fight. Yeah.
He like kicks Dagon back down into Toji and he stabs him through the head, still not dead. And then he does, you get like a POV, you are being killed by Toji.
Yeah!
I know many women online were desperate for this as well.
No comment.
he does like an attack rush of like 10 million discrete hits.
Yeah, that is like that is possibly the deadest I've seen a character on this show be.
Yeah, if Toji hit you 10 million times with Playful Cloud, you're like the deadest a person can be.
Yeah, and like we saw someone explode into a grape.
Yeah, but he explodes in a grape-like fashion, which is to say he becomes a purple splat.
Yeah, he comes out and it's just like drinkable. We found it! It's mom wine! Curses bleed mom wine! It's like the end of Monsters Inc. when it turns out laughter was better than screams.
So after Toji does this, the beach disappears and everyone is just kind of standing around awkwardly.
Yeah, and then Toji is like, well, I'm gonna go fucking square up with Megumi and kicks him out the window.
Because Nanami is like, well, I don't think this guy is on our side, so this is still a problem. And the grandma narrator said that he's drawn to fight the strongest person in the area, so he grabs Megumi and kicks him out the window. But he does it so fast he doesn't even see it. Like, there isn't even a frame of it. They're just, like, standing there, and then the window is broken.
Yeah, then Megumi's, like flying out the window.
I'm outside?
Like, what the fuck? He's like, hi. Lot of hi in these episodes.
Well, Toji's just going so fast. It's very
Toji, the thing is that he is fast.
Masaka. He's fast.
Masaka.
A lot of people saying, he's fast.
Hi.
So we don't get a resolution of that. They just kind of stand opposite each other.
Jogo walks in just in time to see Dagon pass away.
Yeah, he like picks up his melting hand and he's like, you'll be reborn as a lotus flower, my child.
Yeah. And then he teleports directly onto Nanami's cock, and blasts him away.
Yeah, he sets him on fire, sets Maki on fire. he really badly sets Naobito on fire, and he says, 1, 2, 3, all done.
He hits Naobito with, like, the fucking, like, pimple that he tried to blast Gojo with in their fight in season 1, but, like, a 4-directional cross-section of them.
Yeah, he like, sets up his 24-frame
his saw trap.
His 24-frame run, and Jogo's just like, what if I blast fire on the whole thing, idiot?
Yeah. If there's fire there for every frame, you cannot dodge roll your way through this one, you fucking Dark Souls player.
Yeah. Catch these iframes.
Catch these iframes. What iframes? Bitch, you're getting burnt.
So after that, he gets like a JPEG of Sukuna pops up on the screen. He's like, Sukuna stank is active in the area. I have to go.
Yeah, because he like walks up and is about to extremely explode Naobito. Like, Naobito dies from this.
Yeah, I think he's not dead at the time, but he dies of his injuries.
He does succumb to his wounds,
yeah.
So you know that he was dying painfully.
Yeah, good.
As for the other two, no comment as of yet.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you see that Maki is only like half on fire. Nanami was much more on fire.
Yeah, no two people are not on fire.
So we cut back to our two special girlies. Do you remember when they were by Itadori in the bathroom?
Mimiko and Nanako. I don't want to talk about this. Do we have to?
Oh, I have a fun fact that'll make you crazy about them too.
Yeah, so Mimiko and Nanako have like just finished feeding Itadori a finger.
They shoved it down his throat and he did swallow.
Yeah, and Jogo like comes in and is like, how many fingers did you feed him? What the fuck are you doing? Get the fuck out of here.
I'm not telling you.
Yeah, and then he blasts both of them.
He like does a fire on them, but Nanako does her technique where she takes a selfie.
Was that okay? That was Nanako's technique then.
Yeah.
I was confused
Nanako
about. I don't know. One. Yeah. I don't know what either their technique is, because in Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 0, it's implied that Mimiko does hanging of some variety using a doll.
Yeah. I think it's similar to Kugasaki's technique.
That sounds resonance. Yeah, that could be. I would have liked more extrapolation on that. I feel like there's a lot of
and Sukuna kind of like explains Nanako's technique and then says it's cringe.
Yeah, not that like everything needs to be like played out, but like I feel like Gege does leave some stuff on the cutting room floor. Like I'm thinking about this one's a small like Hanami like getting exploded before she can use domain expansion in season 1, or this is a slight manga spoiler, but when Yuta fights the other two and we like get the bait on 3 domain expansions and they get none of them, we just get a lot of people like gearing up to use cool curse techniques and then dying before they can.
Yeah, I don't mind that not everything is explained. I think that we get enough hints of their techniques to have a good idea of them. But I definitely would have liked them around more.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, because it's very sad. They explode in a ball of flame. Nothing worse happens to them. At least it's instant.
Yeah.
And
so Jogo's like, okay, this is actually a good idea to put all the fingers you have into Yuji right now. So I have 10. Do you think that's good?
I'm going to riddle this boy with fingers.
He does say there are now at least 15 fingers inside of Itadori Yuji, which you shouldn't do. He's a teenager.
Yeah, because we get we get like a flashback of like him talking with Kenjaku and being like, if we just like force feed him a bunch of fingies at once, Sukuna will probably take over and then we win.
Yeah, thanks Kenjaku.
So he unrolls a bandolier of fingies, and just
he has
jams
like a bespoke carrying case.
Yeah, he does. Here comes the airplane.
Yeah, he puts them all in there, and then the evil powers activate. Actually, no. First, what happens is the girls reappear.
Yeah, we see that they survive Jogo attack.
Yeah, there's like some kind of smoke trail where they like kind of stepped out through the fire. It looks cool, and they're like, this must have been their technique. Well, I can just blast them again. And he holds up his arm to blast them when his arm's not there anymore.
Yeah, it's great. It's just dripping. It's just dripping mom wine.
Yeah, slurp it up. And instantly, like, the way the two girls are scared of Jogo, like, instantly Jogo is just as scared as them of Sunakuna. I think that's a really cool little technique.
It is. He's, like, standing there. He's, like, standing right next to them. Like, they are basically on even footing with
against
him
this guy.
And, like, Sukuna is like, oh, you're standing very tall. And then everyone drops to...
This is, like, one of my favorite parts, where he says, you hold your head pretty high. And instantly, like, Mimiko and Nanako drop into, like, a full, like, head on the ground bow. And Jogo only goes to his knee, so he gets his head sliced off.
Yeah, just a little off the top.
Yeah, Sukuna's like, you thought going to one knee was enough?
Yeah.
I really like that part. It's so good.
It's so sick. He's kind of a bad bitch.
He's a baddie with the nails.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
I really like how, like, you know, it's still Itadori's body and clothes, but it's just, like, instantly different. And he kind of, like, pushes the hair back a little, but it's so different. And fucking... How it feel when an ugly bitch call you twin? And fucking Junichi Suave is instantly back and killing it. His voice is so good.
He's so fucking sexual.
I know! The part where he's like, they say the greatest men bow the lowest, or however it goes. And he's just, like, having a laugh. Yeah,
I need him desperately, and I also need to, like, boop him on the forehead like a tabby cat.
Yeah,
like,
naughty.
There's, like, a spot on his forehead that you can just, like, go boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, and he would slice you into a million cubes, but it would be worth it.
It would absolutely be worth it. For one little BBBBB on Sukuna's forehead, anything. I would do anything for you, sir.
So he goes, okay, the girlies that bowed correctly, I'll give you 1 finger's worth of an audience. What did you want? And they say, please kill our stepdad. We hate him. kill stepdad Ron. We hate this guy.
Kill our stepdad Ron! Please, we've written this on Panda to show you. Fuck you, Ron.
So we get a confirmed real ghetto sighting. This is maybe the last one in the series.
It's this killing me. This.
Yeah, I mean, fucking, he's their dad. Boogie woogie woogie.
He's their fucking dad because it's a flashback and like, is it Nanako? I think is brushing,
like brushing Geto's hair, and Mimi's just like sitting by them, and they're like, "Who's Gojo?"
Then he's like, "Oh, he was my best friend, my one and only."
Literally, he's like, he was my best friend, but we had a fight, and now we're not friends.
Literally just explaining homosexuality to your daughters who don't know what gay people are yet.
And then they go like, we're mad at Gojo for killing our dad Geto, but also it makes sense. It was reasonable for him to do it because it was meaningful in a yaoi sense, so we can't be
I'm not happy about it, but like I can't.
But it was thematically resonant.
Yeah, exactly.
And they call Gojo Geto's one and only. They use those words.
That's just true.
So it's just true is the thing. And then they say, well, you know, we're mad that Geto died, but I guess we've kind of come to terms with it. But the shambling corpse with our dad walking around, we don't like that so much.
It's so fucked that this happened to them. They're like, oh fuck, my dad's alive. Our dad is alive? We have to go find him. Oh no.
This is not their dad.
This is not you're not my dad.
You are not my dad. I will never boogie woogie woogie.
I will never be the white Toto and boogie woogie about you being my dad.
It would be scary if your dad was killed in a homoerotic fashion and then his corpse came back.
Agree. I thought you were going to say it would be scary if your dad was Toto.
It would be.
It would be so scary. You're 4 years old and he's asking you what kind of girl you like and throwing you through a window if you do not respond. No, Toto would be the worst fucking dad. Toto versus Toji for worst dad of the year.
It's close.
I think the thing is Toji is a bad father to any child. I think if Toto had a daughter, he would raise her nicely.
Oh,
he would absolutely name her Takada.
That's true, actually. Yeah.
Small baby Takada-chan.
Oh, small baby Takada. All right, I support it now.
Yeah. But finally, I got you on board with Dad Toto.
All right, so Mimiko and Nanako are like, please kill our shambling corpse of a father.
We will give you 1 fingy.
Come on. It's like, when they're like, please kill him. Like, if they stop there, I'm like, okay, you've made your case. But they go like, if you do this, then we'll give you a finger. It's like, it's fucking Sukuna. You can't do this.
Yeah. You are just give him the finger and then ask, please.
Yeah, like you have to be groveling.
Do not make it a give and take. Make it a give and beg.
Yeah, ABG, always be groveling.
Always be groveling. On your hands, on your knees, happy weed minute, by the way.
Happy weed minute. So Sukuna says, okay, you can stop bowing, and then he fucking pops Mimiko's head right off.
Just explodes it. It's not good.
In one frame, her head is gone, and he says, you thought 1 or 2 fingers could give you the right to boss me around? I'm the king of curses and deadly poison. What are you thinking?
And deadly poisons! What are you fucking doing?
The deadly poisons. important.
Do not forget the deadly poisons.
So basically, like, Nanako freaks out because her sister's head exploded right in front of her.
It's the 20 seconds between Mimiko dying and Nanako dying are so sad.
Now, what if I tell you this? Their Japanese voice actors are twins in real life.
I'm gonna pass away. That's mean. That's just fucking mean.
I know they were in the booth together.
They were.
Yeah.
The fucking, like, I was, like, scrolling Twitter about this, and I saw someone else pointing out that, like, in every instance, like, Nanako is moving to protect Mimiko.
Yeah, she's
like,
definitely
yeah, she just instinctively, like, places herself in between Mimiko and any harm. Mm-hmm. And so Mimiko just getting exploded before Nanako, when Nanako can't do a fucking thing, is just like,
it's sad, yeah.
It's sad. My girls, my special girls.
That's what Geto said, yeah.
Yeah. Man, if Geto saw if Kenjaku saw this happen, Geto would absolutely have come back.
I know, right? So basically, Nanako whips out her phone to take a nasty picture of Sukuna and cancel him on Twitter, but he slices her cube style.
Yeah, he slices her head clean off like he did to Itadori that one time, and then also dices her like the fucking laser hallway.
She literally,
in Resident
there's
Evil.
like only blood mist remaining of her.
Yeah, she's not in pieces. She is just a spray.
Yeah, like, you see the two corpses of the twins, and, like, Mimiko's, like, body is still in the bow, but her head is gone. But Nanako is just, like, a spray.
Yeah, she has died badly.
And Sukuna grabs her phone and says, Sukuna get iPhone?
Yeah, he says a cell phone, which is like, I don't disbelieve that he knows what a cell phone is at this point after having spent so much time in Itadori. It is funny, though, and I did kind of want a slight bit of, like, comedy in the novelty of him being like, oh, what is this?
I like him holding the, like, because Nanako's phone has, like, a bunny ears
has a little bunny case, yeah.
He's like,
it's so cute.
Cell phone.
And
he says, she had the picture app open. He knows what apps are, also.
Yeah, he knows what apps are.
Sukuna knows all the apps.
He knows about Itadori's movie club membership that he gets a free ticket for every month that he only uses every once in a while. Yeah. Not that Itadori's not watching movies, he just doesn't go to the theater as much as he should to be paying for that subscription. He's busy. He's dealing with curses and shit.
So he says, I guess her technique was like taking pictures or whatever. Cringe.
Yeah.
He throws it.
Yeah.
And he says, okay, your turn next, stupid curse ass. What is your request of me? Let's see if I slice you also.
Yeah.
And he says, my only wish is for Lord Sukuna to kill everything and make it curse time again.
Bro, frankly, I am just happy that we are talking to each other. It's been a while. I've not felt like we've been on the same wavelength. Kenjaku.
Yeah, he's like,
Kenjaku
you have to make a pact with Itadori in order to gain control of his body. And Sukuna's like, I'm gonna do my own thing, actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna go my own way.
Sukuna is going his own way.
I am a man doing this.
I'm a man. And he says, okay, for 10 fingers, here's our deal. If you can hit me once, I'll do whatever you want.
Yeah, I will use my killing every human in Shibuya attack for one little hit. Except for one.
Do you know who he doesn't want to kill?
I'll save my special little shadow guy.
I would never explode Megumi. He's too nice.
Never.
So that's tune in next week. Jujutsu Kaisen, Sukuna vs. Drogo, fire fight or whatever.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick.
It's gonna be sick.
I forgot to put the questions post up.
Sorry for not asking if you had any questions. I feel like we answered them all. If you had any, though.
Yeah. If you had anything to talk about, we got that answered. Do we want to do the spoiler zone?
Yeah.
Domain expansion Forbidden Library. We're okay. Gojo girlies of the world. Are we back?
No, we're not back yet. It's close though.
No, but are we thinking that we might be back?
I'm thinking.
Or is it Jover? Is it Gojover?
I'm not sure, because it seems like it might not be Getover. You know,
it might not be Getover. This is becoming more and more clear to me. It may not be Getover. The most tragic ending for this possible, I think, is Gojo being for real dead forever and Geto being alive in there after all.
No, because once Geto comes back, he's not going to be in Teen Boy's Heaven anymore. And Gojo will be like, well, heaven is empty, so I'm going back.
Yeah.
Because he's literally only staying dead because his boyfriend's there.
Yeah, that's
he's
true.
Like explicitly said this.
If his boyfriend comes back to life, he was...
Well, what the hell? I'm not staying here. It's not my heaven if my special boy's not here.
No, I need to die with him hand in lovable hand. Hand in extremely lovable hand,
They
frankly.
also... Actually, what's interesting is that the end of this episode, Jogo says that Sukuna's reverse curse techniques is capable of healing other people and not just him. So what if Itadori has that?
What if Itadori has this? Listen, we Benevolent Shrine Hive, do not leave the lines. You are still allowed to vote.
And I think that having the main boy of the series have a healing power would be nice, because that's kind of how he is,
He's a nice pink boy. He has a healing effect on me
when I see him. He's a nice pink boy! Oh, I'm refreshed.
Sometimes when I'm sad, I just think about the certified baby boy images, and I just get happy again.
He goes, yippee, wah! All those posts of him like having the same face as Togepi or whatever.
Yeah, he literally does. He literally does. I can't believe I thought Togepi was Gen 1 until like 2 days ago.
Well, Misty has a Togepi, so it's confusing.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, what the fuck are you? How the fuck did you get that? Yeah. But like, they also do show Ho-Oh in like the very first episode of the series. True. At a distance.
From a distance.
Anything else in spoiler zone? Kenjaku being forced to do comedy is very fun.
Literally becoming the white Kenjaku is very funny. Hello, 100 American cheeseburgers. I'm Kenny Jaku.
That's what he said when he went to the president of the United States.
I'll trade you this boy in a box. 1,000 American cheeseburgers and a Diet Coke.
One Diet Coke!
Why, the power of this boy in a box could make 1 million cheeseburgers. The president goes, holy fuck, we need it.
Gojo just spends the entire time in prison while I'm just flipping burger.
Yeah. It's a living.
Trapped in there for... Listen, if we time does not pass normally in there. Yeah. If we trap him in there for a year, we will get infinity burger.
He can make as many burgers. Yeah, infinity technique. Infinity burgers activate.
I think Gojo... I would love to eat infinity burger.
You can't bite it. You're always approaching the burger, but you never get there.
On October 31st, let's all go to McDonald's and ask the employees for infinity burger. The look on their faces will be priceless. Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else happening in the manga that's worth talking about. Not really.
That was so good, though.
Yeah.
The thing, it's like every villain and like every good villain in the series is like, when they're doing their nasty shit, you're really pissed off at them. But when they're doing their funny shit, you're like, okay, man.
Yeah. Sukuna, whenever Sukuna's having a laugh, like he's a silly guy.
He's fucking sexual with it, nice with it, funny. Love him. Stop killing women.
Listen, he's learning and growing. He's listening.
I've been re-educated.
I am going to have to very briefly stop being horny for Mahito next episode.
Yeah, he's about to do something wrong.
He's about to do something hilarious. Everyone's acting funny. He's about to act hilarious.
Oh, you thought it was bad when those 2 girls you saw twice died? Watch this.
Watch this. You can't do this. I'm about to make some dead boyfriends and dead girls happen. I'm going to make a 5-minute lesbianly tinged short film happen before your eyes.
This is Nanami set on fire this episode. Nanami heads. We have one more shining moment with him.
Yeah. I'm not it's so fucked that she gets exploded and then like that's just gonna I need to just see all the Shonly reactions just like finding out, oh, she has not come back yet, because like I know if I'm watching this and I see her die like that and I hear Nito say, oh, she's probably dead but might not be, I'd be like, oh, okay, so she's probably been back by now, right? Like it's been we're like there's like 120 chapters between where we are now. Yeah, at least 2 years. Like, surely she must have come. No.
When I think about how Kugisaki's gonna explode, I'm mostly like, oh, the baby Nina's gonna come. I'm excited to see him.
I'm excited for Nobara to explode because that means that she will come back in the manga. Exactly. And also the Winds of Winter Q1 2024.
All right. Well, that's all the spoilers. I hope you didn't hear those if you didn't want to, because they were pretty large.
Yeah. You want to get out of here?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Check me out on Tumblr, chiesatanakas.tumblr.com. Check us out on Twitter at Special Grid Snacks. We sometimes post questions, tweets.
Sometimes I retweet pics of Jogo that go hard.
Yeah, hold on. Let me take a look at what's on Special. Oh no, I have Cold Turkey up right now, so I can't see it. But I'm sure you have tweeted some images of Jogo that go hard recently. Follow our wonderful cover artist, Agnan at Kalala Fair Art, our great intro outro music, Lost in the Bug Snacks by Noah Geist at OwlDude on Twitter. I think, Noisepace.xyz, thank you to that, and our benevolent podfather, Matt GameCube, for hosting this and so many other great podcasts. That's it for me.
Yes. So, next week, Sukuna vs. Jogo. Week after that, who even knows? It should be normal schedule again, so it should be 2 weeks. You will hear our beautiful voices once again.
Yeah.
But for now, let's go get some snacks.
Let's go get some snacks.
On Snack Tooth Island, they did find a tasty quest to fill the hole that many feel